Hello, my name is Carsten Ovens and I'm the Executive Director of ELNET in Germany. We're all facing challenging times. Nonetheless, our team here in Berlin has been quite motivated and was highly innovative to create new programs to fulfill our mission. And we are indeed grateful to closely collaborate with Dr. Felix Klein, the special envoy of the German federal government to combat anti-Semitism. So please feel invited to watch an interview with Dr. Klein right away.
How did you become the federal government commissioner for Jewish life in Germany and the fight against anti-Semitism? What motivates you personally?
Personally, also I'm motivated because I think the fight against anti-Semitism goes far beyond the topic itself, because it's a fight for democracy, for our values. And I think if we manage to have success in the fight against anti-Semitism, we will have success in many other fields too, in the fight against other discriminations. So this is a very high motivation, and I feel honored to be able to do this job.
80 years after the Shoah, how would you assess the development of anti-Semitism in Germany? Which role does anti-Semitism directed at Israel play in it?
Like in other European countries, unfortunately, anti-Semitism is on the rise also in Germany with in all its different forms. And the most common form of anti-Semitism in Germany is the Israel-related anti-Semitism. And unlike in other countries, it has a very special effect in Germany, because if Israel is assessed in such an anti-Semitic way, then in Germany, the country of the perpetrators, where the Shoah was designed and implemented, it automatically trivializes the horrors of the Second World War. So we have to keep a very, very vigilant eye on that.
After 16 years of Merkel and a new government to come in Germany, what are your aspirations for the German-Israeli relations in the upcoming years?
I'm very optimistic when I look at the future, or when I assess the future of German-Israeli relations. Israel is a very modern country, a startup nation, and I see people going forth and back in spite of COVID now, of course. That was a bit difficult, but whenever I talk to people who went to Israel and who came back, they are all thrilled and really very, very positive. We have many Israelis living in Germany, particularly in Berlin. And I'm optimistic to see that the image of Israel as a modern, interesting nation will become stronger. And also on the political level, I don't see any big change. I mean, any German government will follow the path Angela Merkel did go. So of course, it's always something very, very special. Our relation to Israel, the two countries are intertwined in a very special way that will always stay. So with this special effect in mind, I'm pretty optimistic that both nations will also cooperate in third countries very successfully, like they already do in Africa or in Southeast Asia, in the cooperation programs. And all in all, I think we have a great future together.